Hey buds, it's Wednesday! And we all know what that means. Since I'm here, it's obviously time for another Danielle/D video. So today I have a very special treat for you guys. In my very first video, I told you that I collect swords, knives, and daggers. And today, I'm going to show you my collection. So how we're going to do it is, I'm going to start with my smallest and go to my biggest. So here we go. So this is definitely my smallest set. It does come in a set of 2, but look how tiny that is. It's so cute. It's got these, they both have these little tiger heads on them. And I got these at Heritage Fest a few years back. And I like these. These actually hang on my bed. So this knife is my very newest. My dad got it for me yesterday, and it's also for doubling as an electrician's tool because that's what we do. Me and my dad, we do electrical work. So here it is. This is my Milwaukee pocket knife. It is really cool. So check this out. It's got the serrated edge and the slanted point. It's really pretty. I love this. I should probably just go on record now by saying that after every knife, dagger, and sword I show you, the odds are 100% that I will say I love it, because I do. I love every knife, dagger, and sword I have. I'm definitely a big collector, so I apologize in advance that it's going to get annoying, I'm sure. Okay, this one is another one that my dad got me. He got it at a yard sale or a garage sale thing. I'm not really sure, but it's got this bear engraving on it. It's really cool. And when you open it up, the blade also has bear engraving on it. It's really nice. I really love this one too. So if any of you know me, you'll know that I love dragons. I know I mentioned that in my first video. You can see my little dragon hair clips I'm wearing today. But I do. I love dragons with a definite passion. And this knife, I got it for Christmas. It is a blue dragon knife, and check that out. That is just beautiful. It's got this pretty gold pocket clasp, and check out the blade. It's got dragon scales on it, and it's just, this might be my new favorite one, just because I love the scales on the blade, and I love dragons. I also love throwing knives. And this is my collection, my biggest throwing knife collection. These are my rainbow throwing knives, and you can check that out. They've got this beautiful point, this rainbow color. They're really easy to find when you miss the target, and especially with this red ribbon here, it makes it a lot easier when you're practicing. Okay, this is another throwing knife set I have. This is my smallest set because it only comes with 2. But these are really good. These stick really well in the target, and I can't quite remember who got these for me. It was either my friend Kit or it was my friends Tikva and Abe. I can't remember which, but either way, thank you guys. I love you. Okay, this set is another set of throwing knives. This was my very first set. I bought it myself, and these are really, really good. They've got good weight, good balance pretty much, so they stick pretty well. And they're heavy enough for you to get the feel of what it's like to chuck them. So my friends Justin and Michaela gave me these. These are my very favorite. They have the perfect weight. They're not too heavy, but they're not too light either. They've got this really nice point on them, so they stick really, really well. So just a shout out to Justin and Michaela. Thank you guys. Okay, this dagger was, I actually think this is the dagger that started out the whole collection. I got this at a flea market. It's got this cool hilt. I mean, I know it's a naked guy and that's a little creepy, but check out the blade. That blade is just I love this blade because it's got a picture of Robin Hood, I think, and that just turned me on to it all the more because I love Robin Hood. I am an archer, and so Robin Hood, definitely one of the archery heroes. So this one, it is my Celtic dagger. It's got this beautiful design on the hilt, and it's got this really pretty blue jewel, and it's got the Celtic design down here on the sheath, and it's just, check this out. That's really sharp. I mean, it doesn't do much in the side sharpness, but it makes up for that in pointy sharpness. So here's another one I got off of Amazon. It's got this beautiful hilt. It's got diamond effects all over it. It's got this cool chain. The sheath is plastic, and this black part here is also plastic, but the rest is metal. And it's got a really nice blade on it. It's fairly sharp. And it's also a really good one for any collection. I recommend it. Okay, this one is really special because this was once a railroad spike, guys, and now it's a knife. My friend from camp, his name is Jaden, he made this for me. He made it. He literally forged this from a railroad spike, and I love this thing so much. He sent it to me after he finished it. It's got this really awesome curve on the blade. It's got this beautiful arch here. And it fits really good in the hand. And I love this thing. Thank you, Jaden. It's one of my favorites, I swear. For Narnia! So guys, I am a huge Narnia fan. I love the Chronicles of Narnia. Good book series. Good movies. I love it, and I had to have a piece of it because it's just one of my all-time favorite things. So this is a good replica. It's a little big to be Lucy's dagger, but it's too small to be Peter's sword. And I know they do have Peter's sword replicas, which I would love to have someday, but they're really, really expensive, so it's not going to be for a while. But anyways, it's really nice blade. It's not sharp at all. Not at all. But it's really pretty. I love this. But Narnia, and I also got it off Amazon. Okay, back to the subject of dragons. This is another dragon knife I have. It is part of the wildlife collection. I got it, actually my oldest sister Christine got this for me off of Amazon. And it's all plastic here until you get to the hilt here. And then it's got this really nice engraved blade. It's decently sharp. And I really love this one because dragons. Okay, so this is my big Bowie knife, and my dad got this for me. It is my survival knife. It's probably one of my favorites. Sorry, it's a little dirty because I take it out a lot, but it's got this saw blade edge. It's got this really nice sharp thing, and let me put it back real quick so I can demonstrate good safety rules. And you can actually unscrew the lid. And inside is a compass and also a small bag of basically anything you might need if you're in the biggest pinch ever. It's got a fishing line and hook. It's got some matches. It's got a sewing kit. And it's got a striker for the matches. And it's all conveniently located inside the hilt. So that's good for if you're going hiking or something, if you don't know where you are really. So definitely get yourself one of these knives. My dad got it at Harbor Freight, so you know where to go now. Okay, this next one, it's a bit tarnished because it's really, really old. It used to belong to my grandfather, but my mom and dad have let me hold on to it because of my collection, obviously. It is this really awesome, it says Liberty, it's got an eagle on it, and it's also got these brass knuckle grips. If you turn it over, it's got another eagle with stars, and it's got a really nice blade, really nice. It's actually decently sharp, but it's really cool. I like this, I love this one a lot. I have a Robin Hood, I mean, It's a little big to be calling a dagger, but it's not big enough to be called a sword. But anyways, it's got this gorgeous chain here with that. It's got these pretty tassels. And right here on this very top of the hilt, it says Robin of Locksley. And if you flip it over, it has on the other side, it says Earl of Huntington. And I really love this one. It's definitely one of my all-time favorites. It's not sharp at all. The edges are dull, but it's beautiful. Don't you think? It's just, I love this thing. But it might just be because I really love Robin Hood. So I just showed you my Robin Hood knife dagger thing because it's too big to be a dagger, but it's too small to be a sword. So I guess it's just a knife. This is definitely my favorite sword I have. It is also a Robin Hood sword. And it is obviously pretty large here. And it has inscriptions on the side. It says, "Until lambs become lions, rise and rise again." This is beautiful. I also got this on Amazon. It comes with its sheath, which is, these are leather, and it also has this baggie that opens up. Hard to open from this angle, so I'm not gonna. But all this is leather, and the sword is just, it's beautiful. Okay, yet another addition from my dad. He found this at a yard sale, and it was only like 10 bucks, I think. I can't really remember what he said it cost him, but it's a dragon katana. It's broken right here, but he knew that when he got it, but he knew I would still love it. It has got this beautiful Chinese dragon wrapped around the hilt. Right here, it has got another dragon spiraling around. It's beautiful. And then you pull it out. Check out that katana blade. That's gorgeous, is it not? You can see the blade. This is actually really sharp. This is probably one of the sharpest pieces of weaponry I own. But it's beautiful. I love this katana. Okay. This one is probably my most dangerous thing in my room. You can see the edges are fairly sharp. I'm being very careful with my other fingers because I don't want them to get cut off. These are insanely sharp, and but all around, this is a gorgeous sword. It is another dragon sword. It has got dragons here on the hilt, and it also has a hidden dagger inside the hilt, which is really cool because, hey, you can never be too prepared. Always have a dagger handy. But this stays on its plaque hanging in the corner of my room at all times. I never take it down except for right now when I'm showing it to you because this is very sharp. Always be careful. Okay, so I actually forgot to show you guys one. This actually used to be a spearhead, which is why it's not looking like a general knife. But my friend Theron gave this to me for my birthday. He had it and he knew I would love it, so thank you, Theron. This is probably one of my cooler things that I own because it's got the 4 blades and it's got the one long one. And check out this hilt, this wood hilt. That's gorgeous. It's just all these different colors, and it's beautiful. And so, yeah. If you have a sword, knife, or dagger collection that you want to show off to me, I would love to see it. Seriously, I love this kind of stuff. Weapons of any kind. I mean, I like guns, but not as much as this. So if you have a knife, sword, or dagger collection that you want to show me, make a video. You can share the link on the Buds Facebook page, or you can tag us on Twitter at WeAreTheBuds. And I would love to see it, and I can't wait. So I don't have a question to answer this week, but Sam, I'll ask you a question. So do you like knives or do you prefer guns? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video today, and I will see you next week. Bye, buds. They're sturdy. They've got pretty good weight to them. Nice.